Hey, this is Tom from Rocket Restorations, and this video is in response to a fan inquiry. They asked us a very specific question, and we love helping answer questions for customers and for people who are trying to do stuff by themselves. And we couldn't find any other spot on the internet for this information, so we're going to try it out. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to show you where the jack locations are on a 1968 to 70 Dodge Charger. Our example car here is a 1968 Charger. It's a 318 car. We just did a 360 Magnum swap in it, and there will definitely be more videos about this car coming out, but we still got to finish. We're still putting the interior back together, and we had to fix some window clips. But yeah, not to bury the lead too much, but basically what we're going to show you is where the jack locations are on a 68 to 70 Charger. So if you're doing the trunk pan relocation and you don't have a reference, we can show you where they're supposed to go. So excuse the camera work, but it's kind of tight in here and dark. So we're gonna just put up the tape measure here, and I'm gonna make like a paper guide at the end of this to kind of show you all the dimensions. But so this one's about 6 inches out, and we do is from where it welds down there, and that's for the jack. Obviously this is not the factory jack for the car, but it's a similar design to the factory one. And then going from the quarter panel in, looks like it is about 3.5 inches, give or take. Okay, so then we have another bracket that's up on the quarter panel there. And basically what I did is I measured from the bottom of the quarter panel up to the top there, and it's about 13.5 inches. Let me see if I can get the tape measure in and show you guys here. So I understand this one's kind of hard to see, but it's about 13 inches up from the base of the quarter panel there up to that bracket. So, and on a Charger, they have these 2 extra brackets up there to hold the tire up, plus the jack hold down. So let me get the tape measure and we'll get measurements on this now. Okay, so now we're going to show the spare tire. So according to my trusty tape measure here, it is about 18 inches to the front of that bracket and about 23 to the other side. So now let's do the other side. Okay, so then on this side, again, we're going from the inside of the wheel well there. Looks like it's about 6 3/4 inches. And then it's about 12 to the inside of the bracket there, maybe a little bit less. Okay, so now we're gonna get the spare mount bracket next. All right, so spare jack bracket. Again, this is kind of hard to do with one hand, so if you didn't know, that stud is what goes through the spare tire, and then that holds the tire down. There's a wing nut and a pull down plate that goes up there. So this looks like about 16.5, maybe a little bit less, and then 19 on the far side. So I'll go from the other side too, so just so you can get a measurement on both sides. All right, just keep in mind I'm trying to do this while inside the trunk. If any of you know me, you know I'm not small. I'm 6'5", and it's a little tight in here. So, but yeah, basically again, going for the wheel well there, going to the bottom of the bracket. So it looks like about 27.5, maybe a little bit less, and then it's about 29 and 3/4 on the other side. So I'm not a machine shop. We're not getting like exact measurements here, but I just want to get the stuff in the ballpark for you. So if this stuff's off, I mean, keep in mind when they're putting the stuff in from the factory, you know, it's a spare tire. Like it doesn't, if it's 1/8 of an inch off one way or the other, it's not the end of the world. Same thing with the jack over here. You know, it just basically mounts over here. As long as you get it in the ballpark, and honestly, when you're putting that upper one on, if that one's in the right spot, you just put your jack in and see if it's close. So, all right, finally out of the trunk. So this is a completely not to scale drawing, but just wanted to put something in writing so you guys can all see this, and feel free to use this as reference. So this is the trunk pan, tail light. So that's the jack. So we got about 6 1/4 up, 3 1/4 in from the wheel well. Over here, I couldn't really get up in the wheel well to do an exact measurement on that, but it's basically about 13 inches up from the bottom of the floor pan up to where that bracket starts. up here. So that's the spare tire hold bracket up there. So about 6 3/4 from the wheel well to the edge, 12 all the way across, about 11.5 across there between the brackets, 18 inches from the wheel well to that bracket, 23 to the other side on the tire hold down, about 27.5 to the front of it on the bottom of it from the passenger wheel well, 29 3/4 to the other side. On this side, it's about 16.5 to the front, about 19 to the other side. So yeah, just want to do a quick technical video on a specific customer request. Chris emailed me, so he was a fan of the channel, and I thought I'd help him out. And we're really trying to, we're trying to be informative on this channel, and give you information you want. We're mixing some comedy and some hijinks around the shop, but we really want this to be a reference for just random stuff. It's like not everyone has a charger around for reference, and having been able to find this information anywhere online. So really hope this helped everybody. This is how you mount your brackets if you're doing a new trunk pan and new metal on a charger. But these are kind of the approximate measurements. I mean, obviously I'm not out here with calipers. I'm just trying to do this as a tape measure on my knees in the trunk, and could be worse. Could be a 500 or a Daytona. The trunk opening's about half as big. But yep, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this helps. If there's anything else specifically that you're looking for, we are glad to help out. We have a lot of reference cars around here, and love to help out with this miscellaneous stuff. And we kind of hope for our page to be a resource for stuff like this. So thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody watching, and thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon.